I think sometimes we forget that there are real life elements to the game of basketball, to sports in general, not even just basketball, to all sports. There are real life elements that we forget sometimes. Carmelo Anthony is dealing with these real life elements, and the only reason why we know about him is because his wife, Miss Lala Anthony, is in the public domain as well. So we see these things. A few months ago, after the season, I believe, a report came out that Carmelo Anthony and his wife, Lala Anthony, were getting a divorce. It was reported that Carmelo Anthony got caught cheating, and Lala Anthony had enough. They had been spotted without their wedding rings. Since then, we've seen Carmelo Anthony rocking for his girl. He's been trying to get her back on social media. We don't want to know. I don't want to really talk about the inside stuff we've heard that he's tried to do to get his wife back. They're separated right now. Lala did an interview with Wendy Williams today. And let's bring this thing full circle, because sometimes I believe we look at these athletes as robots. I think we play NBA 2K or Madden, and just because a trade might grow through on the video game, we expect these real people with real families, with real kids who gotta go to school. Some of these athletes' kids play in the sports that they played in, so they already accustomed to teams. And you got a wife that has her own career. It's just not that simple to move all the time, especially when you work your whole life to control your fate, like Carmelo Anthony has done in obtaining a no-trade clause in his last contract that he signed with the New York Knicks, courtesy of the vice president, who I add makes $12 million a year, Phil Jackson. You look at a situation like Melo, yes, it makes sense to say, Melo, do you want to win? Do you want to win a championship? You know y'all not going to get there in New York. Hell, y'all going backwards. Y'all not even making the playoffs anymore in New York. Do you want to win? And as fans, we pay good money to see the best product. We support Carmelo in his business and ventures and in his jerseys. We want to support our favorite athletes and our favorite teams. You know the Knicks ain't going to be around to win a championship anytime soon. And you know if Carmelo's on the Knicks, he ain't going to win a championship anytime soon. You've seen the great ones have to leave. The LeBrons had to leave to go to Miami to figure it out. The Kevin Durant's had to go to Golden State to figure it out. Melo knows he can't get it done in New York. But there's a real life component that we don't consider a lot of the time. Lala, in that Wendy Williams interview that I spoke of a few minutes ago, said she's comfortable in New York and that she wants Melo to do what's best for their kid that they have together. Maybe Melo's thinking about going to Boston. It's close to New York. Maybe Melo's thinking about going to Los Angeles. Lala could have a lot of business ventures. If he could save his marriage, maybe she has some business ventures, some movie offers. She's an actor, for those who don't know who Lala Anthony is. She's an actor. But they shoot her show Power in New York, so it's a lot going on. That's if he can get his wife back. So the point I'm trying to make is, right now, Carmelo Anthony's mind is not on the game of basketball from the standpoint of location. His mind is on what will save his marriage. We don't see these stories a lot because, again, we're talking about two people in the public domain. So though we understand that maybe Carmelo joining the Cleveland Cavaliers with LeBron will make them into a title contending team that can compete against the Golden State Warriors in the finals next year. Yes, that makes sense from a basketball standpoint, but Melo has put marriage over basketball. By the way, Melo's been in the gym working this summer, but Melo is putting family over basketball. That's a real life component. And who am I to tell you, Melo, you should be thinking basketball? Even though I'm a fan, I damn sure ain't at them Knicks games watching that pathetic product on the court. But who am I to say put your career over family? When I see careers tear families up so much, we just paid to see this brother in his career, and we feel as if though we should control what he wants to do in his life. I'm being told that Melo is thinking about staying in New York for the simple fact of, since he's in the hole with his wife, he's thinking about staying in New York because it can help appease and he can stay close to his wife and try to fix their relationship. Look, I don't want to play devil's advocate here, but that brother get to LA, reportedly with the cheating that he's done, it's going to be tough to fix that marriage. So maybe he's just trying to stay put in New York. The good thing about Melo is it's his decision for the next couple years. He has a no trade clause, a full no trade clause. So if he don't want to leave New York, he doesn't have to leave New York. Especially he doesn't have to leave via trade if he doesn't want to. And if they buy him out, I'm pretty sure Melo will be looking at Boston or the Clippers, maybe even Cleveland. But if they can't agree on a buyout, he might just stay put in New York to try to fix his family. If you're looking to book me for an interview video or by phone, if you're looking to have your music or your skill featured on my daily podcast, if you're looking to book me for a speaking engagement to help motivate some kids, if you're looking to have me rock some of your clothing to help promote your brand, make sure you hit me up at booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com. Again, that's booking@itsmrtaliaferro.com.